days you were wandering. I can't get comfortable in my own skin. Man, it was bound to happen.
Through Warped, how's it been?
It's been great. There's been a lot of good opportunities for all of us. A lot of positive feedback, and it's a lot of work, but everything I've heard is that you get out everything that you put in, so we're just trying to give it our all and give it our best shot, and hopefully it pays off.
And when it's 100 degrees outside, how do you still manage to put in your best effort when it's
It's hard, but there are a lot of kids that come to these shows that pay a lot of money and give up a whole day and stand around in the heat also. So for us to chicken out and not try to give it our all, it's not fair to the people who come to see us. And that's one of the things we pride ourselves on is our live shows, so we try to give it our best shot every day anyway.
And when you're recording, do you keep your live shows in mind, like for production-wise or anything?
Not really. Maybe when we're writing a little bit, and we also, when we're recording and writing, we try not to go too far above and beyond, things that are actually practical and doable when we're playing a live set, because we don't have samples or tracks or computers or other people to play other things that we can't actually do. So we just try to do it all ourselves and write music that is real and we can play and is important to us.
And I'm sure, unfortunately, a lot of bands on this tour may sample or may, use a backing track. So what would you say are your thoughts on that?
For some bands, it depends. We have this conversation a lot on the bus, and it kind of depends on. There's some bands that it's totally appropriate for, and that's what they're trying to do. And like, if you want to be a poppier band and have that aspect, and you're not lying to anyone, then good for you. But if you are faking it and using backing tracks, then I have a real problem with that. So if you're utilizing it for production value for your show to make it more entertaining, cool. But if you can't hack it, then you just shouldn't be out here.
And is that your whole general intake on the scene itself?
There's a lot of scenes intermingled on this tour right now, and a lot of them I don't really understand.
Like back there?
Yeah, a little bit. But Austin, Set Your Goals, and Moving Mountains, and Every Avenue. There's a lot of bands out here playing in music with substance, and I feel like that's something our scene prides itself on, is real music and a real sense of community, and that we try to help each other out. In some other scenes, it gets really competitive, and there's this band sucks, that band sucks, and we don't have any of that in our community. We're all friends. We try to help one another out because we're all we've got. So
I know Overboard has the whole defend pop punk thing.
yes.
I think what separates the pop punk genre is that you guys really are, it's almost like a family, like everyone's helping each other out.
It really is. And we try to look out for one another, and we try to promote each other, because what's good for one pop punk band is probably going to be good for another. You know what I mean? Set Your Goals becomes the biggest band in the world. They've always been nice to us, and we've always been nice to them, and we're friendly. And if one pop punk band can get up there, then other pop punk bands can get up there. You know what I mean? And they can continue. A whole scene can continue to make records and put out important records and have cool live shows. So if one band does really well, then there's room for the rest of us.
And it's very well known that your music has really affected a lot of lives. What's it like knowing how you've changed lives?
It's flattering and it's shocking, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like we've done something positive, and that's kind of what we set out to do. There's a lot of bands, not just on this tour, but on in existence, that are super negative and just promote negativity. And if that's what you want to do and that's how you want to run your life, that's fine. But I know we and a lot of other bands we associate ourselves with put a positive message out there and try to give kids something to hold on to and get into, and that means something, that has substance, that is important and real. And I'm glad that any record or any song could help anybody, because if it's just one, then I've done a lot. I've done a lot. So if it's many people, then I'm flattered and humbled that I got the chance to do it.
Do you think it's important to keep that positive vibe going when there's so much negativity?
I think so. I think you've got to keep it positive as much as you can. like today, right? There's a lot of things to complain about today. It's probably going to be 100 degrees, and you're going to be outside all day, and you're on blacktop, and you have to compete with a lot of other bands, and it's really hard to get out here. But I'm not washing cars. I'm not folding shirts in the mall. I got to make a record that came out in June. I get to play music with my friends, and you have to realize the good things that you have going on, and not let, all right, it's hot. It's gonna be hot every day. And just get over it. You know what I mean? So just accept the fact that you've got it pretty good to be out here, to get the chance to be out here and come and play.
And post-Warped, what do you guys have in store?
I'm gonna probably lay in bed for about a week and not do anything. But come early September, we will be going to the UK with our friends in Valencia and Suchcol. I'm really looking forward to that. And then we have a large fall tour we're part of that I can't tell anyone about. But I'm sure the rumors are out there, so find them if you want them. And trying to plan something else for early December, and then hopefully some holiday shows.
Anything you'd like to say to the fans?
Thank you for coming to Warped Tour. Thank you for thinking about coming to Warped Tour, and thank you for picking up our record.